Hello, Once Upon a Time fans. Once Upon a Time fans, and welcome to my review of Once Upon a Time. Yes, welcome. The Price, episode 2. It was a really good episode. What an ever exciting episode. Yes. Oh yes. Yes, a exciting ending. When Rumpelstiltskin said, you have to pay the price because she can't touch the Excalibur, Sword of Stone, because she has to put it all together, the dagger, and she can't. She has to pay the price first before she has to do it. Yeah. Yes, it was a dark episode, some of it, and it was really good and brilliant and fantastic. Well written, well written and directed by Roman Thorne and written by Andrew Chambliss and Diana Hoogren. Great guest stars as well, guest actors of course. Great episode, just great episode as well. Yeah, it was a really good episode. I think 6 weeks from this series, so 6 weeks of Once Upon a Time will be all about Camelot. So 6 episodes, 6 weeks, and see the first week of Camelot and that. Boom. But it was a really good episode. I'll do the synopsis in a minute, guys. Coming up next will be Simpsons, Family Guy, Best Friends Forever, Danger Mouse, and Liv and Maddie as well. Got a lot of stuff to do. Yeah. It was a really good episode and fantastic. Great episode, and can't wait for the next one. It did. It was a really good episode. I loved it so much. Flash and Arrow this week. Can't wait. Can't freaking wait. Can't freaking wait. So a lot of stuff to do. So little time, so little place. Is the synopsis of the show. In Camelot, the Storybrooke residents are welcomed with open arms in Camelot, and in honour of their arrival, King Arthur and his wife Queen Guinevere throw a ball in their guests. Hook, on the other hand, is more interested to find Merlin freeing Emma of the darkness inside her, but the group doesn't have to search any further because he is in Camelot and imprisoned in a tree. The only person who can free him in answer to Merlin's prophecy is the Saviour, which is Emma, but the evil queen had to take it. However, the Storybrooke transplants who don't want to know who they are, even Regina, slightly Selena, to ensure that, are worried out the fear that Emma will become darker. So Regina decides to lie to King Arthur and say that she's the true saviour. Regina and Emma search for Emma's tower, Merlin's tower, for clues, but comes up empty and running out of time as the Ethan's ball is approaching. Through the dance, Preston visits Regina and woos her with a stunning necklace to wear, and she puts it on, but later decides she can't go to the ball, claiming that she needs to continue researching to free Merlin, but she later attempts that she doesn't know how to dance. This gives Mary, Margaret and David a chance to help Regina with Mary Margaret to get fitted into a gown while David teaches her to dance. Yes. That evening at the ball, everyone made the grand entrance and leaving impressions for Hook upon seeing Emma and Robin amazed by stunning Regina. Even Mayor Margaret David couldn't help notice Henry found a girl that he has a crush on. And after David gave Henry advice, Henry went over the young girl who knows the name Violet and shares the moment together while listening to music on the iPod Nano device. Yeah, it was really good, the song, and put into the mood, and yeah. However, the event is about to end. Early President came up to Regina during the ball and revealed he knew she was the evil queen, as it turns out that the necklace was planting device to see if she was the true saviour. He tried to kill her, but Robin stepped in and front him, only to stab in progress. Before David ended up killing the process, Regina's determined to save Robin, but her magic does not work and do the enchantment spell placed on President's sword. Yes. This promised Regina to ask Emma to help save Robin by using her magic, but Hook doesn't want Emma to trigger her dark side. Emma decides to help Regina anyway, but the magic triggers her vision of Rumpelstiltskin, who warns her that the price has to be paid if she saves Robin's life. Emma ignores the reference and uses the magic to save Robin, but in progress it triggers the darkness in her and forewarned by Hook. Yes, it does. Yes, I think Henry's going to have a love interest in this season, which is Violet, of course, and yeah, it's going to be good with Henry having a love interest this season. Yeah. So, into storybooks and plot. The curse has the residents becoming more fearful of Emma, and it's primarily the seven dwarfs make that six to escape the town, only to find that once Dopey stepped over the line, he turned into a tree. Back in town, Hook went to Belle for advice on how to deal with loving Emma, who is now the Dark One, with Belle telling Hook it's fair easy to hate the Dark One that it's in love one. However, Marion Henry called for Emma. She mentions in front of her son as she apologised for whatever happened to Camelot. Regina found them and wanted Henry to get far away with Emma. Then tells her she could be the one to save the storybook, but Emma believed there was no way to hell she could. The vigilantes are also discovering the population has increased as well. They brought Arthur and the Camelot Empire back with them, while Regina had to fill him in what's going on, and David attempt that Emma has been the Dark One all along when they brought her to Camelot. While Robin was working in the woods while helping displace affluence, Roland sees a mysterious monster grabbing Robin and took him away. Yes, it was a really good ending as well. Meanwhile, a lonely Hook summoned Emma because he loved her too much to stay away. Emma then motorized the Hook to her new place and noticed a door. Emma then seduces Hook, who thought true love's kiss would break this darkness, but it didn't work. Emma got mad and he couldn't accept her for what she was now. But he got awkwardly angry at her for keeping that went down at Camelot a secret, leading the furious Hook to turn Emma down. In the woods, when Regina tried to go after the monster, but she got hurt in progress. She felt her luck had run out, thinking that anyone believed she could be the new saviour. She went to see Still Commerce and Gold, proved everyone wrong when Belle grabbed Regina and told her that than the monster intel was Fury. A Fury. Someone had used magic in Camelot, didn't pay up. As the monster has revived to collect Robin as a payment, then returned to the underworld. When the moon received the seventh, they could only be stopped if someone gave their life in his place. Yeah. Regina went to the person she thought was the reason behind Fury, but the supposedly confronted Emma, but Emma sworn it wasn't because of her. It was actually because of Regina, as Fury began to distract to pull Robin in Underworld. When the Lady of the Lake comes out, white smoke over the shadow of the moon, Regina sacrifices herself for Robin, is joined by Mary, Margaret, David, Laurie and Arthur. As all five band together, they successfully pull Robin from Fury. Yeah, that was the best bit. That was the best bit with Regina, Mary, Margaret, David, Laurie and Arthur all band together. Yeah, that was good. They successfully pulled Robin from the Fury, who disappeared back to the underworld, and the Lady of the Lake disappeared in the thin air. While everyone celebrated the latest victory, David all felt comfortable that we are going to win this fight. A worried Mary Margaret notes that if we win, Emma loses. Yeah, that's what she said. After Emma was watching the events from outside, she went back to the house and confronted things for 1 minute before Rumpel's man incident appeared. She opened up the locked door and went downstairs. She revealed the stone with the sword Excelsior stuck together. Rumpel's spirit said she could make it whole again, and use it to suck all the light forever. But as Emma tried to pull it out of the stone, it didn't work, and learns that in order to complete this task, she was going to have to pay the price, and it will cost some dearly. Yes. What is the price? I don't know what is the price Emma has to pay. We don't know. We have to find out next week. Well, yeah, and the week after, and the week after that. But yeah, it was a really good episode. Fantastic, brilliant, and epic. It was a really good episode. I loved it. It was really good and awesome. But yeah, Once Upon a Time. The price, the photo for this episode, I'm going to give it 9.1 out of 10, because it was a really good episode and also great ending when Rumpelstiltskin tells Emma all, and we see shading to Regina turning back one of the dwarves back off the stone, and then we see Violet and Henry, and then we see Belle and Hook together, and we see Mary Margaret and David. Yeah, that was the greatest moment when Rumpelstiltskin talks over and see the characters join themselves and that. Yeah, it was a really good episode. That's why I gave it 9.1 out of 10, because it was brilliant and epic. So like, comment and subscribe for more epic reviews. Once Upon a Time continues next Sunday on ABC at 8/7 Central. But don't go UK fans on Netflix. If you got Netflix, watch The Price on Wednesday on Netflix. So don't go anywhere. So hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Like, comment and subscribe for more epic reviews like this. Bye.